Well, it's a good start, and the start that SM fighters would be really looking for. Surprisingly, Rishabh to start the bowling. Full toss ball once again. Will this be gap? The fielder has done a little bit of misfield, but that's not going to be too much harm for the learners. Well, the territory of singles that you need to be pretty confident about. That's a good one. Oh, it's a misfield. It is a misfield. It was Krish who was standing at the right area, but not generally. I mean, I've seen Krish as a very good fielder, but this time making a little bit of mistake, and the mistakes can happen. Early in the innings, power play over. Shamik is on strike. Oh, that's a beauty. The sound that it made was absolutely a pleasure to listen. The connection of bat and ball always makes that special sound. And only if you're a cricketer or if you're a cricket lover, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Full toss ball, flicked it away. Will this go for a couple of runs or only they will be happy with a single? Yes, they are happy with a single. End of the over. Looks good for SM fighters. 9 runs to start off with. Well, that's a good left, I would say. Wanting to read the delivery. Shamik, very careful on that one. And they've got a decent start. When I say decent start, I really want to talk about the body language, the positive approach, the front foot that is coming nicely onto the play, the shots that they have played till now. Nothing to hurry. Oh, this kept a little low, but comes into the position very early. Long chase, long chase, long chase, and yes, a couple of runs. That's okay. As far as you're middling the ball, as far as you're getting runs on every ball, I don't think so anything should bother you or be worrisome. It's all about placing the right gaps at the right time at the right areas. Flicked it. This time no chance. No chance for the fielder. Wonderful uni one boundary here. Just onto the pads and comes into the position very early. Uses the pace of the bowler. All he does is those magic wrist. Just flick it and enjoy the sight of the boundary going towards the uni1 mark. The uni1 placard over there. Wonderful boundary. Well, it is just now a matter where how the power play overs are going to be attacked, and they are going to be attacked like this. Signal is very clear, message is very clear from the dugout that we are here to get runs. Whatever we lost in that first game, we are going to make up to that. We are going to put up a good total. We are going to put up a good show, and we are still going to make use of this power play overs. The fielding restrictions are ours. Advantage. Certainly, the way Shamik has played till now, always onto the front foot, making good use of the uh, the crease. To be very honest, because the footwork plays around that, so he's using the crease also very well, hitting the ball to the merits of it. So when you're good on so many areas, you become the key player for that particular power play overs, and even beyond that. But then the first tone that you have to set and give a message back to the bowling side. Bit of a bounce straight to the bowler. First, I would say, shocker for SM Fighter. So after the wicket, new batter comes in. Shamik, on the other hand, looks brave. Well, the end of the over and a good one for the learners. Wicket goes down in that over. 21 runs on the scoreboard already. Onto the pads, big appeal, but it is going on to the leg side. Rishabh does that to the umpire. Rishabh does that to the umpire. He knew it was on the leg side, but he would still go for that big, loud shout appeal. How many more of these are actually going to come now? Because the power play overs, if you see, it's the third over of the power play. Straight down the ground. Single. This is into the gap. No need to run for it. And that will travel all the way for a Uni 1 boundary. That is a good shot. Manan for you. Now this is the partnership that is very important. Manan and Shamik. Well, just a soft touch. Quick cheeky single there. Bit of a change in the fielding now, and that's going to happen when you have a left and right hand batsman combination. The RHs and the LHs, very famous in maths and very famous in cricket as well. Every time the strike rotates, the fielder changes, the line and length of the bowler has to be adjusted. Too many challenges at one point in time. Another single now. Look at that. This is an exercise for the fielders out there in the center. Every time there is a single run also. Well, the umpire has decided I will stay on one end. That's very brave. But the fielders, they got no choice. They got to shuffle. They got to rotate. They got to just travel from distance to distance. Manan on strike now. Well bowled and very well played. The forward foot coming for a defense. And that's also going to be the end of the over. Well, and again he'll be trying to get a wicket here. Comes back to the bowling attack is Samir. He's been very impressive throughout, and probably the reason he's been impressive is because he's took a wicket in the very first over. Big appeal. Umpire says no. It's probably the height and the ball drifting away from that leg stump. Well, that's a dot ball again on the offside. Good thinking by the bowler. Just keeping it very much onto the stumps. And that's a good one. Right on the slot, right onto the pads, but still the footwork is so fast that he will take it to a uni-1 boundary. That's a good shot. Well, now then, it's just getting interesting because not too many overs have gone by, but I think they've done decent justice to the power play overs, and those power play overs can become big as well with time, and you need to be focusing on that right now. That's a good shot. That's in middle of the bat. That will go all the way for a boundary. You don't need to run for it. Use the pace of the bowler. And all you got is a timer. And the gift of timing that you have. It's just an elegant shot as it looks like. Well, now then, it's Manan on strike. But before that, we saw an elegant timing and boundary from Rishabh now coming back. Oh, this is another boundary. So the power play overs are getting justified just exactly the way you want it to be justified. That's a brilliant strike. Oh, that is missed by everyone. That is missed by everyone. By the batsman intentionally, but not intentionally by the keeper. He was just falling short to hold that ball, and that will be a welcome boundary for SM Fighters. All that you lost on the first day of the first game, it's all coming back in time. Now then, Manan on strike. Rishabh. Oh, that's a good ball. Something that pitches onto the leg stump and just moves away from the batter. And it's quite tricky because it is coming onto that leg and it's very much forward in front of your front foot. And suddenly it's making a little bit of movement away from the batsman that just grips in outside. And these are the scenarios where if the footwork does not come, there is a chance of the ball hitting the stumps. This is a over-pitch delivery and it will be driven for only a single at the moment. Well, that is Shamik for you. That is Shamik for you. He's been impressive right from the first ball that is played for a boundary. He continues to hit boundaries time and again, making good use of the power play overs. Every power play, that is an opportunity for this man to hit big shots, big boundaries, and placing the ball into the gap. Every time he has a special knock, and he is making even more special today. Onto the leg side, into the gap. There's a long chase for the fielder. Will he make it? Will he make it? Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Uni one boundary. One more for Shamik. He is playing an absolute gorgeous innings. Well, he's playing on 33 runs. Rishabh comes once again, and pitch delivery, this time straight to the fielder, and he will only get a single. Brings Manan on strike. Now this is very important. When you're rotating the strike, you're also making Oh, nicely onto the bat and a good for front foot defense with a single to seal that over. Well, he's still got a ball, I guess. Couple of deliveries. Where is the SM fighters looking themselves in the batting end today? And when I say that, what is the target that they're looking at setting? Because that is very important. Nicely placed again from Manan. Another single that he will get to and not end the over, but one more ball to go. Full toss ball in the air. Rishabh is going to be very short for it. Oh, it's Vineet now at the bowling end who is coming. And look at that, 65 runs, 6 overs. That's kind of a massive start, and the exact start that you would be looking at a little more than 10 runs per over. Well, now it's Vineet now at the bowling end, and you will have to see what Shamik and Manan will do, because once they are glued down to that 22 yards, it's very difficult to take these batters out of the crease. Shamik and Manan. a bit of a change in the fielding that is happening. That's actually for a reason, because when you are going to bowl at this height, there is no point you doing so many changes into the fielding, because eventually you end up going to be that no ball and then a boundary. A little more accuracy on the line and length is very important, especially when you know that you've given quite a few runs in the first 6 overs, and considering a side like SM Fighters and these two gentlemen who are at the batting end, Mr. Manan and Mr. Shamik, they can demolish the opposition. That is the kind of capability that these two players have. Last week, little unlucky, but they will get back to whatever they have lost. Because see, again, you have to face the spin bowling in the first 4 overs when SM Fighter comes out to bowl. One end Manan, one end Shamik. They will still open that bowling, and then they have some quality spinners to still continue. Wide ball, left, and uni one boundary. Well, that's powerfully hit, but straight to the fielder. So now then, runs flowing easily for SM Fighters, and probably you looking at a big scoring game, at least in the first innings. Well bowled, very well bowled, and a good defense. Well, he had to tackle that kind of a length, but then he's a good striker of the ball, even with the defense that he does. Manan, look at that. Look at that front foot, that eyes, the head position, everything so right in that one. Well, now again it is Rajiv who comes to the attack, not been able to bring the impact which he generally gets. Well, this one's in the air and straight to Krish. Only a single that he will give. Good throw in the end. Well, I think that after that first wicket, never ever a chance that learners have got, to be very honest, to strike the chords here. But they are badly searching for a wicket. Badly. Another single. Oh, that is good bowling. That is again good bowling and a good defense in the end. Oh, that's a clever cricket. That is a clever cricket. It's a long chase and the ball will win it. Looks like this partnership is going to grow and grow and grow. He's playing on 48 runs, but what an innings that has been with Shamik. Boundaries, singles, doubles, everything that has just combined to a perfect melody out here today for Shamik. Another single that will bring in Shamik on strike. But that's also going to be the end of the over, so he'll have to wait for another over to complete his half century. 86 runs on the scoreboard after the end of 9 overs. 8 overs. Well, some more spin to be introduced, and let's see whether this change is going to get a wicket. In search of a breakthrough, and they desperately need it. Well, this is into the gap, but Krish is very good at the field and he will stop that one. He's been busy in the outfield today and he's saved a good amount of runs for his team. Once again, it's Krish who comes out to the rescue. Oh, that is a wide ball and that is a big wide. Full toss ball into the gap, but straight to Krish. Now then, Shamik is on 49. A well-deserved, well-played innings till now. Just needs a single to complete his half century. You can call it the timing shots or the wrist work that he's done throughout, the elegance with which he's played, the hard-hitting boundaries that he's hit, be it cover drives, be it a sweep shot, anything that has come from his bat has been absolutely a sight to watch. And here we go. 50 up. And a fantabulous innings by him till now. And he's here to stay and he's here to stay long. A well-deserved half century with a mix of those elegant shots and some shots that made a statement that we are here to win today and we are here to win big. Ah, look at that. The wrist work comes into the play once again. Do not bowl anything on the pads because he's ready to hit that flick shot for a boundary. A uni-1 boundary comes in here. Now Rajiv comes back. And that should be a wide ball. Yes, it is very wide to that off stump. In the air, chance for Rishabh, and he takes it. Oh, very well judged. And that's a good catch. Now then, it's an interesting contest, but unfortunately, Learners Academy Lions are playing with only 8 players and 1 substitute. Injuries also happening. Some of the key players that are missing out the game has not put them in the right slot today. Rupain is the man in form, which is who is also the key player of the batting side, which is the Learners, is missing out today. Not able to see Sumit also. So too many good players are missing today. And that's going to be some additional runs behind the stumps, and that will be more runs, more runs. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it just that it missed to be hold off. Full toss ball played watchfully, only for a single. Nicely played into the gap. That's gone for some more runs. And that's not just some more runs, but it's a uni 1 boundary that has come in. Fantastic, fantastic innings. This is even big to bigger. Shamik, the one-man army you can call him today, with most of the runs to his belt. Oh, this is a good shot. No need to run for it. Another uni 1 boundary for Shamik. He's enjoying his batting today. He is enjoying it, every moment of it. Another uni 1 boundary. This is a score that is just escalating on the 8th gear. 122 now. So Rajiv is back into the attack, and now the score is easily escalating, and it can touch easily 200, and you cannot have two ways about it, because it is already 122 in 11 overs. Still we have to face 9 overs, and after that, considering that there are 4 good batters, which is Rishabh, Samir Mogul, then we have Krish, then we have Vineet. But then again, you will always come out with that psychology of not having those enough amount of players, and especially again Rupen missing the game. We also have Sumit missing the game. One boundary that has come on in. Is that a boundary? Is that not a boundary? We haven't got any signals yet, but the ball I think stopped in the outfield, so it's not going to be as destructive as it looks like. But then again, I mean, hats off to the entire management of this Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Premier League. Wonderful efforts to put this great show every year. The family of Malabar Hill Club comes together to celebrate this. And this year we are having all the matches at the Dilip Vengsarkar Academy here in Mahul. Earlier we were split between the Mahul and Air India grounds, but this time the venue is fixed. And one more beauty. Ankur hits a wonderful big sixer, which is a Uni 1 sixer. Rishabh could only be a spectator on that one. Another dot ball. That is a very good dot ball. End of the over. Some key players missing out today. In fact, you are not even playing with a complete 11. You are playing with 8. That too, in that 8, you have one substitute. So in the batting also, if 6 players are out, you are practically out of the business today. And so a big total will be very important. Which I think comfortably the SM fighters are going about it. Even SM fighters is one shot today, but still, once you have a big score in your kitty, I think that one shot player won't make much of a difference. Well, one more Uni 1 boundary that is there to entertain the SM Fighters supporters who are watching this live. Welcome to Ashapura Malabar Hill Club Premier League 2023. This is as good as that one big event of the year that Malabar Hill Club Cricket Club hosts every year. The teams come here, enjoy their game of cricket, and the same two matches schedule is going to happen tomorrow as well. One more shot straight down the ground. Another Uni 1 boundary to welcome. One more ball from Vinith, and this time he's played it nicely. But Vinith will have to chase that long way to collect it and just make sure that only a single is given on that run, because you already have conceded so many runs that you don't want to give more. 12 overs, you are already reached 120, 132, and you are eyeing for that 200 run score. Well, this one's into the gap, not really, but there is a substitute player standing at the deep covers. Good throw from him. Sahil, who is the substitute player. And that's going to be the end of 13 overs. And after the end of 13 overs, the score is 145. And now you'll see Krish coming out to bowl. You have to complete 20 overs. There is no choice. Short of ballers also. Otherwise, Rupen bowls some overs. It's a big over, big spell of 4 overs that Rupen bowls. But today he's not there. Late cut and clever cricket. Rajiv chasing, chasing, chasing. The ball cooperates and stops. Couple of runs again. Didn't have too much of pace, but just clever cricket by Shamik. Full toss ball straight down the ground, straight to the fielder Rishabh, who's standing at the long off region. Another single to attend. And in this case, you can't go more aggressive, and I think it's the right way to go out for learners. 145 and still counting, 7 overs to go. It's the 14th over that is in progress. After this, there are more 6 overs to enjoy the batting. Shamik has truly made the most of it today. With him is Ankur. Again, it's going to be quite a chase for Sahil. Long chase, but done good eventually. And that is one more towards Rajiv. Single. Still have 6 overs after this. Shamik is on strike. 22 more runs for his century. 78 that he's playing on. I think this is the right time he should look for his century as well. The team is doing good. The score is good. Just 22 runs short of his century score. There are still 78, 79 now. It's 21 runs away from his century. He should do good. End of the over. 6 more to go. 14 done. And after the end of 14, the score is 162. Well, it's Vineet who comes back to the attack. Full toss ball, chance of a catch. Krish coming under it. Will be able to go for it? No, one bounce. Also a misfield. That will cost him runs. Vineet not at all happy. Oh, that is close. That is very, very, very close, but still he'll get away with that. That is a good one. Into the gap, and that will be a uni-1 boundary. Good shot once again from Ankur. लोन चाहिए किसी को दिन में 3 फोन तो लोन का ही आते हैं. Well, it will take some time for the ball to come back. Meanwhile, we'll take a break. Well, that is going to be a white ball. Another extra run added to the total. Right now, you don't want to be on the side that is giving extra runs. Another full toss ball into the gap. Will this travel? No, there is Krish. He's been a busy man, and that is what the concern is going to be when he comes out to bat. Will he be able to get those quick doubles after fielding so much, after running so much in the outfield? Major of the players who are good batsmen have ran a lot already in the field. End of another over. 15 overs gone, and the score is 162. And that is gone for a union boundary. Shamik starting off that over with a boundary. It's a very good comeback from Krish. Oh, this one's into the gap, but no, there is a player who will cover that up at the deep mid wicket region. Only a single. Had to reach for it. Sahil will have a big chase and he's gone. Union boundary. That's one more time in the air, straight to the fielder. Another single. Shamek trying to play again towards the third man region. Straight to the keeper. The father son duo. And that's also going to be the over. Well, now then, it's another over that's yet to begin of Rishabh. 16 overs, 172. 4 overs game still remaining. How long it will go, how far it will reach. Onto the pads, big call. But only a single. This one's in the air and should be into the gap as well. Uni one boundary that's come up once again. Fantastic strike, and that's gone. More runs, 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 and runs. Rishabh now moving his hands towards spin bowling. And that should be a comfortable boundary. The only thing is that we'll have to wait for the umpire's call, whether it is a byes, leg byes, or a bat cut. We'll go for one more. That is a wide and a byes. Too many runs that have gone by behind the stumps, and some more runs that we saw in the previous ball. It was a wide ball and some extras as well. It's pretty tiring for the learners. And what was that shot? Still Shamik wants to go for a run. Ankur says no, send him back. White ball once again. Should you get some runs that will take the score to 225 plus is something that is going on, a discussion that I'm continuously hearing from the dugout, that they should go for 225, and they're looking for it. But right now they're close to 200, just 20 odd runs, 20 30 odd runs just away from it. And I think in a couple of overs they should be able to get it, because the bowling is not at its peak, especially looking at the players getting tired. Krish again has to bat. Krish and Vinith has to come out to bat. That's the opening pair that they would be looking at. Not a sight that you would love to see for learners, but SM fighters are enjoying it. And that one's in the air. Sahil, couple of bounces to him, and he does it well only for a single. Oh, the throw is just outside, way outside, and that will be an overthrow runs Sahil. Full toss ball swept away straight to Sahil this time. Good stop. End of the over. Samir Mogul will come to the attack. Ah, that's a good one. It's going to be a long chase, but I think they should be able to make it. Only a single. Ankur says no. Oh, that's a very good delivery. Inside edge. That's going to be quite a few runs, but Sahil does it well to cover the ground, and he does the throw also in time. Couple of runs. Just a single. That will take him to 42. Oh, he's clean bowled. That's a suicide. That is an absolute suicide. He's playing on 94. He could have done better. Leaving all the stumps, trying to scoop that one behind the stumps. Wicket goes down. Well bowled. And he's trying to cover quite a distance. And that should be only a single. Another single now. Ankur will is reaching to his half century. Let's see whether he's been able to get his half century or not. Was a close chance for Shamik to get his century, but that shot was not really required when you reach 94. But eventually, good innings, good play, good batting. To go for a big one, just missed it completely. Very close, very close. But he will still get some runs out here. Uni 1 boundary. Now the point is how many more that they can get. How many more that they can get. They know they have a good total. They know they have to capitalize from this total. But now it's all the matter of how they finish it in the last 2 overs. That is more important. This is the penultimate over. And this penultimate over can fetch a lot of runs. This one's in the air and one bounce into the rope. A Uni 1 boundary. And that's also 50 for Ankur. That's high in the air, but I doubt that Rishabh will be able to reach. Just last 8 deliveries and they are just trying to make the biggest of it. Didn't try to, or not trying to hit it too hard. And whatever they hit, they just ensure that it goes to the boundary as well. Safe shots, a combination of safe and a little riskier shots. It's that kind of a play. But what a innings from Shamik, 94 of there. Then Ankur with a half century. That has costed and actually costed big runs. Vinith at the long off region, only a single that he will be able to give. Last ball of this penultimate over. pushes it for only a single. Wants to go for the second one. He will have to hurry, but reaches the ground very well. Couple of runs to end that over. 19 overs gone, and the score is now 205. Oh, that's clean bowled. But it's too late in the innings to do so. Nevertheless, they've got a wicket. So new batter comes to the crease, and let's see what he's got in his store. Ah, well bowled. Right into the Yorker slot. Oh, that is again good one. Couple of deliveries remaining. They're fighting it till the end, but they know it. They have to cover a long margin. It's not an easy task. It's not at all an easy task. First of all, now when they have to come into the second innings, they know that they have a big Mammoth total to be chasing for. They have to run behind that total. That's a good one. That is a good shot. That is absolute beauty. Scoop it to get some runs. Ends up with a 4, and the final score is 215, and it's 216 to win. 112, and it's 213 to win. Well, that's gonna be a Univan welcome boundary with a wide and a byes. Well, after the end of the first over, it is 11 runs, and you've got the boundaries, you've got the tone set for the first over. Now it is Shamik who's got 94 already on his scoreboard, good with the bat. But how is he performed with the ball today is a wait and watch. But when you have got 94 runs on the scoreboard with your personal score, it is always a confident start, be it bowling, be it fielding, be it anything. You'll be more confident, more prepared, more attacking in the second innings also. Shamik comes to the attack. So you will see this for another 6 overs at least. On one end it will be Manan, one end it will be Shamik. That's how they love to start. And also, their partnership always work wonders. Be it batting, be it bowling. So now they've got this evergreen, I would say, partnership in the bowling as well from both the ends. Now the long off goes back. The deep covers comes in for Vineet. The mid on and the short mid wicket comes into the place, which was earlier a deep mid wicket, becomes a short mid wicket now. That's the way to go about it. Right fielding set for these guys. For Krish it is different. For Vineet it is different. Now they are sending the deep mid wicket back. They're sending the long on back for Krish, and they're getting the deep covers into short covers and a mid off, which was earlier a long off. Good flighted delivery, but straight to the fielder. This will also build the pressure when you're talking 213 to get. It is not at all going to be easy. Good flighted delivery, clears the 30-yard circle. All he got to do is to find that Univan boundary. Good shot. Oh, that's a good shot into the gap, and that will travel for a Univan boundary. This is what you need in the first power play overs. Doesn't matter what the target is, but you need to make sure that you are on your toes and doing that right from ball one. A boundary to end the over, and after the end of 2 overs, the score is now 21. Once again, straight to the deep covers fielder, and just a single that you will get. Manan to continue with the other end. Oh, that's a good bowling, and equally played to its merit, I would say. Teamwork has what got SM Fighters to put up such a big show. Ah, good shot. No need to run for it. Uni 1 boundary comes in. The ball does not have too much turn for the spinners today. So it is going to easily come onto the bat. Dew factor, forget it. There is not a single drop of that water on the ground. Fast outfield, sunny weather, all conducive for a good batting track. Oh, that's onto the pad. Very close. Very close. Missed by everyone. Missed by everyone, and that will count for a Uni 1 boundary. You got to be careful. You cannot give easy runs like this. You can't go into that shelter of comfort zone, because if that happens, learners are also good winning masters. Onto the leg side. Onto the leg side. It's just a question mark. Well, yes, the batsman asks the question and the umpire says yes, it's a legit wide. And it has to be. Another wide ball. Oh, that is missed by everyone. Not easy for the keeper to collect these on the leg side, because you almost get blinded when you're on the left hand side of that angle. When I'm talking left hand side, when you're from the front, but suddenly to move on to your other side, it's very difficult, especially for a spinner who is bowling spin very less but also adding that extra bit of pace. That's a buys wide. 5 runs immediately. Good flighted delivery. This could be a wicket. Oh, it's dropped him. It is a big wicket of Krish. Could have been a catch, an easy catch. You can't get more easy catches than this. What is happening out here? Runs are coming at ease. Catches are getting dropped. Manan is not at all happy. Just that he does not show it too evidently, but you can see from his body language. He is not at all happy with that drop catch. Immediately changes the field. Oh, this will clear everything. All you got to do is just clear the 30-yard circle, and then the territory is yours. Uni 1 boundary comes up once again. Good shot. Ah, just was in the air for some time. If that mid off was a little more shorter, then could have been a problem. Or goes on to the back foot, straight to the fielder. Another single from Krish, and that will be 43 after the end of 4. Well, will this clear the mid on? Yes, it does, but there is a backup. Manan comes and saves some runs for his team. That is a good thinking that he kept on going. Just when he saw the misfield, he just came to back that up and saved some runs. Every run saved is every run that is earned, I would say here. Even though you have got a big total, doesn't mean that you go into that comfort zone. You have to be on your toes. You have to save those single run also, because it's required at this moment. You can't give easy runs. You have to save those runs. Oh, this one kept low, deceiving, and it's gone. Wicket number one. Karan is completely in a shock. Sorry, Krish is in complete shock as he loses his wicket. Ala. Well, now, after that wicket goes, Samir Mogul has come to the center. We'll have to see how many runs. And now this partnership will that develop further, because if the wickets are lost, then it will be a task. ये तो वो दूसरा लिया साइड लिया चा पिड़ा चा 46 हो गया 5 over. And now 5 overs have gone by and it's 46. How many more that you will get? Because after that wicket that have gone down, there has been sudden dip of that runs. And if the dip continues, then the run rate increases, then it will be a pressure. Then we'll have to see how the game goes. It was a long appeal though for quite some time. Oh, this is gone. This is a huge wicket. Dismantling the off stump. The ball spun quite a mile and it's day of Shamik. One more wicket goes down. So Shamik, after taking the wicket, Rishabh comes in. Wonderful delivery right into the slot. Attack for Rishabh. Now then, once again it's Vineet on strike. So if Vineet is on strike, it is very clear that they always take that deep covers in play. Shamik here to bowl to Vineet. Good flighted delivery and another single that they will get. This is again trying to hit it into the gaps. Rishabh wants a single. Vineet says no. It's a right calling because they don't want any kind of mishaps at this moment. They don't want kind of any kind of runouts. End of the over. Now then, sides have changed. 6 overs have gone by, and the left arm spin to continue. Pitch delivery. This could be stopped, nicely stopped, but some football skills will take the ball to the goal. Oh no, it stopped. Another single from Vineet. Well, he's enjoying the batting, and it is very important. Be it a pressure game, be it not a pressure game, you need to enjoy. Wide ball. Nice collect, I would say, but a wide ball. You can't escape the eyes of the umpire, who is standing close to that 22 yards. Nicely tapped straight to the deep covers. Another single. Well, now again, slow and steady is the innings that is looking at the moment. But then again, you don't need to worry as far as you're getting runs. You've got good runs on the board with the power play overs. But after that, you have to just keep going about it. This time into the gap. Will it travel the distance? There is a fielder. He will do a good job. A dive to stop the runs, and that is a good running between the wickets from Vineet. Well, it's fantastic to run when you have two good runners at the crease. One is Rishabh and other is Vineet. Single converted into two, two converted into three. Oh, that's a throw that should come in time, and then it could have been a problem. But an overthrow, Rishabh takes the opportunity to go for the second run. Well, it's not a matter of winning or losing here, but even if you lose, you have to lose from a lesser margin. But right now, the way they are going about it, they're looking to get those runs. They're looking to build a partnership here. close for call for an LBW appeal, but says no, the umpire. Another single that you will easily get. पहले बॉल पे ना नहीं, वो बाद में वापस वो लोग उधर भेजा ना, उसको क्यों भेजा? क्योंकि मैंने देखा वापस ऋषभ नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे गया. Oh, that was. Oh. Meanwhile, the throw hits Vineet. Well, again, a cross batted shot. Single run, easy. Good flighted delivery once again in the air. How many runs? Or just a single. And because now it is a very much spreaded outfield, and you will not get more runs unless you find those right gaps to get you runs. So you got to be patient enough there. Again, trying to swing that up. Another single. 63 after the end of 8 overs. A full toss ball. Oh no, it was not even a full toss ball. It was a wide ball, but it was in the air for so long time. It looked like it was of what happened in the field, but then again, the game resumes. Everything looks good. And a single towards the leg side. Rishabh goes to the striker's end. Oh, this one's again on to the off stick, just away from the off stick, but oh, what a fielding. While it is basically like the ball does not want to go, but I'll help you to reach the boundary. Onto the leg side, and that will be a wide. Well, now another ball that will be the end of the over by Manan. Good one. That is picked up a wicket. Well, certainly the change in the bowling, but one bounce and the misfield will cost some runs. Will he be able to cover the mistake? No, he doesn't. Uni one boundary comes in, and the score is now 75, a platinum jubilee score. You have a mammoth total of 213 runs, and it's a brave batting out there, I would say, in the middle. Mistakes happening from the fielding end, but they need to now cover it up. They need to cover it up. Those mistakes which are frequently happening in the fielding. The fielding needs to get tighter. The loose ends needs to get a little tighten up. SM fighters have done very well till now. The first innings have gone their way. Second innings, it is a 50-50 game, I would say. But considering the target that you have, it's a long road now. The ball just slipped from his hand. It looks like this on this particular ball only two people were playing, the bowler and the keeper. But that's a slip. That is a better delivery, but a good shot by Rishabh. This will go for a uni one boundary. Fantastic strike. Another quick cheeky single there at the long off region. Left and right hand batsman combination. Will that work till the end? Will that not work? Is there a wicket on the cards for SM Fighters? Or is there a long partnership that is awaiting for learners? That's on to the leg side. That's on to the leg side. Too many extras. That is close. But the umpire says no. It's moving towards the leg side. Again onto the leg side. But it took the pad. It did not took the bat. It was a good collect on the leg side. But hardly you can do anything about it. But it took the pad. But eventually a good collect. Otherwise, these kind of balls that we've seen that have traveled to the boundary as well. But it's a good collect. Low full toss ball towards the short covers region. Good stop. Single to end the over. Full toss ball, and that will be also a no ball. Not a great start. And that will go for a uni 1 boundary. It is a good placement. Not a great delivery. Not at all a great delivery. An easy boundary, but also a free hit on its way. So the run gates have opened and it's flowing at the moment. Another one that just goes flying and flying and flying towards the deep third region for another boundary. Two consecutive boundaries now, back to back. Well, it's now Rishabh on strike. We'll see now what happens because the run gates have opened and they need a lot of runs from here on as well. Straight down the ground, another single that they will get. Brings Mhccl on strike. Still more 9 overs to go after this. But it's a good partnership that is building up after that previous wicket of Vineet. Onto the pads. Big appeal, but umpires clearly saying it's missing the leg stump. Over number 11 is done and the score is 94 runs on the scoreboard. It was a close one. It was a good dive also, but he could not get there close. Couldn't get there close. And the ball misses everything. Onto the leg side, and that should be a wide ball. Yes, it is a wide ball. This one's in the air, chance of a catch, and the wicket goes down. Easy catch, and that is being done. Another wicket to fall down. So now after the wicket, a new man comes in, starts off with a defensive shot. That was a beautiful effort by the keeper. Wonderful effort. Oh, wonderful delivery. Once again, just nipping inside that off stick. Pressure's building up. Pressure's building up because one, you don't have too many wickets. Second, you've lost what wickets you had, and that is where the mind game is going to continue for quite some time now. Because again, you have to chase 213 runs. It's not an easy target. When you have such a big target, and then when you don't have a complete 11 side, then it is going to be a difficult one. While another dot ball, and that also should be the end of the over. And by the end of 12 overs, the score is 96. So now, as the match progresses, we will have to also see how the progress is going to make, or because now you don't have too many wickets. Whatever wickets you have to survive in that. Oh, that's a beauty. But then again, you will get only one run. But the kind of shot that he had played, the perfect cover drive, as I always say, good footwork. The front foot comes right in front of that the bat swing, and the way it eventually comes out to be a good shot, even though even it is for a single. Now Rishabh comes on strike. He knows he has to hit big. He knows he has to hit too many runs. difficult for him to now even think of going for big runs and taking risky shots, because Rishabh is that one man army who can change any situation. But it's very difficult when it comes on only one person, because again you're not playing the full side. Oh, that's a clever shot. That's a very good shot, and that's a misfield that will go get a uni-1 boundary. Well, you can try till the end, but then again, when it comes to that one single-handed effort, it becomes a little more difficult, and it's not easy. It's not at all easy. You got to continuously strive down, and you got to continuously think about the possibilities. Another single. And here's the thing now, just last 3 days remaining in this, uh, probably one weekend and one day tomorrow that is remaining at the league stages. Still, every team has a chance to get closer and closer to that Sunday, which is the 10th of the December, to finally, come in those list. But then again, who's going to be on third, fourth? Who will be playing the third, fourth game, and who will be playing the finals, as we say. That who will be the final? Who will be the final teams? Who will be playing the big grand finale? Is all we are looking for. But in the next 2 days, probably tomorrow is one day. That is the Sunday, where again 2 matches are being scheduled, and then we have 9th of December, where again the 2 matches are scheduled. Only then there will be a clear picture that who is playing the third and the fourth place match, and who will be playing the grand finale. And after the 10th of December, or probably on the 10th of the December, we'll come to know who will be the righteous winner for this particular year's Ashapura Malabar Hill Cricket Club 2023 winner. The yearly property, or you can say the yearly event that we all wait for, which is Ashapura Malabar Hill Cricket Club Premier League 2023, has always given us some amazing memories, some amazing games of cricket, and those games of cricket which we all have enjoyed to the maximum. That's also going to be the end of the over. Another dot ball that comes in. 7 overs more to go. Rishabh, quick single. Manan coming fast on the ball, but then again, cannot stop that easy single. This one's again straight down the ground, and that's a single again. Well, now then, well, it's just a quick single now, and now spin bowling continues from another end, and this time he's trying to go away and play, but there is a fielder who will just give a single. Another dot ball there. Well, it's certainly an enjoying day of cricket. A weekend has started with a perfect cricketing block. With the two teams, the two games that we witnessed today, this is a long gap. This is a long gap. No matter how much you run, you can only be losing this race because the ball will win it. And that is a clear boundary. A uneven boundary comes right up here. And some runs also flowing very easily. Slow and steady. 14 overs game that have gone by, 4 wickets that have gone, 110 runs, and this time it's a chance of a catch. One bounce straight to the fielder. Could have been an easy one. Another wicket that they're looking for, but meanwhile it's 15 overs that have gone by and the score is 118. Another over that would begin, and let's see what happens in this over. 5 overs game remaining now. He's got the ball running and racing towards the square leg boundary. That is a good shot. All he had to do is use the pace of the bowler. The ball was bowled on the leg stump, and all he did is just moved his wrist to perfection. What an elegant shot, and that's gone for a boundary. This is again straight down to the fielder. Another dot ball, I would say. This time he steps down in the air and it's a catch. Rajiv is back in the dugout. Another wicket that goes down. Now the question is, who is going to come out to bat? Oh, that is a good defensive strike now, but that's all you can do right now just to save the wicket, because you don't want to take risk and get a wicket easily. You know Rishabh is there standing at the next end, so you can get more and more runs, even if doesn't look like a winning game. But the more and more runs you give, uh, you get for your team, the lesser is the margin in which you will be able to survive. Another dot ball, and that's also going to be the end of the over. So 122 after the end of 16 overs. So now then, it's just a uni-one boundary that will come on in. Still now the fighting spirit, I like it. The fighting spirit is still there for the learners. Steps down the crease in the air, but one bounce straight to the field. Oh, that is way outside the off stump, and that's going to be a white ball. Another dot ball, another nothing of that ball you will get. Oh, that is again just pushes it. Just a single that he will get. Nothing more remaining in this match. 16 overs have gone by, and you will still have a big total in front of you in your mind. But that's just gonna be a number 135. Well, forget about the target because you are looking at 213 runs in 20 overs. But now you don't have too many overs to do that. It's just a matter of last 3 overs, 134 on the run board. How much close are you going to get it? How close are you going to get it? Because it's simple equation. The more and more runs that you get, your net run rate will be affected with that. Affected won't be the right word, but it will impact the net run rate, to be very honest. Because right now, other than if you see in terms of the winning league till now, probably the Shark have a upper hand, but other teams also. The pool is still open because there are still 2 more days. The story can turn around for Sharks also, but I'm just saying till now. Probably in the last 2 days, the whole equation might change. The teams that are going to play may win, may suddenly lead up to #1 position. So all that is going to happen in the next 2 days. Probably when I'm saying 2 days, it's the next weekend and tomorrow's day. But just before that 10th, where the mega finals and the third and fourth spot is being scheduled, we have 2 more days in our hand, which is tomorrow, which is the Sunday, where we are again going to see 2 games, and then we are going to talk about the 9th of December, where we have another 2 games. So 9th and tomorrow's day are very crucial if you're talking about the schedule. And then the 10th day, of course, by then we will have a clear picture of who is playing for the third and fourth place and who is playing the mega finals. Meanwhile, Rishabh again going for a single, and after this only 2 overs remain. No doubt SM Fighters 94 runs from Shamik. Then another, you had a great innings from Ankur with a half century. These both have really been constructed an amazing total in the nutshell. And this is the reason it also proclaimed a wonderful partnership, because partnerships building at that particular time, especially what happened with SM Fighters in the first match, was a lot of learning that they had taken back in the last week. And when they came back as a solid learners of the game who understood where they went wrong, corrected the loose ends, and came back with a bang. And 212 is the testimony of all the learnings that they took back in the last week. And now they've come up with a fresh mind. They went out there, they did what they always do, and they showed us that how better as a team, after taking that first loss, they can come out too. This time again trying to clear that covers boundary. Another dot ball. Game of last 2 overs, and this is the penultimate over. After this, it's probably going to be the overs of formality. Rishabh trying to go big, but only a single that he'll be able to manage. Oh, that's an inside edge Will that travel? Yes, it does for a Uni1 boundary. Inside edge, very lucky, but still travels for a boundary. Good defense, no run on that occasion. Slow one, nicely placed into the gap. That should be only a single. Unless it's a misfield and a boundary. No, it does. It does a good fielding in the end. Another single that will be comfortably in. And now it's the time for the last over. And Manan will be smashed for a boundary on the very first ball. A Uni1 boundary that has come up. Just the formalities in the last 5 deliveries. Nothing much that you can expect. Another one in the same direction, but this time you have a fielder. Only a single. Last 4 balls of this particular innings. An innings that has showed us that how good as a bowling side is SM Fighters. With some good fighters of Learners Academy Lions who've done pretty well till now. Last 3 balls, last 3 formalities remaining, last 3 deliveries, and in that whatever the formality can be, might as well get a 1 odd boundary here or there, and otherwise you will just end up with a single like that. Couple of deliveries more for Rishabh to just free his arms and go big. Just last couple of deliveries now. In the air for quite some time, and let's see what it does. Yeah, it does. It goes for a Uni1 boundary on the second last delivery, and now the last ball of this innings. 20 overs a game. We saw a mammoth total of 212, and now the last ball will just be a formality. Because almost we all know that this game's winner is SM Fighters, who've done very well. Single to end. Hard luck to Learners, and congratulations to SM Fighters. We'll meet tomorrow, same venue, and you tune in for the Ashapura Malabar Hill Cricket Club Premier League 2023 right here from Dilip Vengsarkar Academy, Mhccl. Thank you.